Yo, so today is March 18th, and I was getting ready to make a video going over the trade the pending order that I went over, but I just remembered and saw that I had these. This was my trading plan back in 2022, and no, this is not my handwriting. That down there is my handwriting. I had a coworker's mom write this all out for me, and these are some of the boards along with this one here, but I just thought it was dope. Some of the things that I wrote, like at the very top, it says those traders who have confidence in their own truth, who trust in themselves to do what needs to be done without hesitation, are the ones who become successful. They no longer fear the erotic behavior of the market. They learn to focus on the information that helps them spot opportunities to make a profit, rather than focusing on the information that reinforces their fears. You are not most traders. You will become a part of the 1%. Top traders, successful traders who think in probability and do not fear loss or the market. You will become a trader who has mastered his psychology. Control what you can control, your edge. The market can do anything at any moment, so learn to completely accept the possibility of an uncertain outcome. And then along with everything that I did, and how I traded at that time. And a lot's changed. Some of my goals are a little crazy, but yeah, for the most part, it's been very consistent. And even all the way down to that swaggy note or the affirmations at the bottom, I am a consistent winner because I objectively identify my edge. I predefine the risk of every trade. I completely accept the risk where I am willing to let go of the trade. I act on my edges without reservation or hesitation. I pay myself as the market makes money available to me. Need to do better with that. I continually monitor my susceptibility for making errors. I understand the absolute necessity of these principles of consistent success, and therefore I never violate them. I thought that was awesome, just coming back across it in the intentionality, because this is still things that I'm working on today in 2025, even leading up to this journey, even all the way down to this. This is my calendar. It's Matthew 7:15 through 20, which I believe that verse talks about seeds, where it's like I believe it's bad trees. Bad fruit comes from bad fruit comes from bad seed. Good fruit comes from good seed. And I remember when I first wrote this, I saw a video where the guy was talking about people try to prioritize shifting the fruit of which they bear instead of going to the root of things and changing the seed. Because the moment you change your seed is the moment that the fruit changes. The fruit that is born from that seed changes. So, anyways, I thought that was dope, and I just want to go over that. But this is my current trade that I'm in. It hasn't moved very much, but let's go down to the hourly. So I got in a couple hours ago, and you can already see the rejection. So for a little bit of context, these two black lines, this one here, oh, what is going on? There we go. These two black lines, this one here and this one here, this was the zone that I set. And I told myself price is gonna get to that level. And as soon as it gets to that level, it's gonna test off of it and it's gonna push right back down. And as we can see, I set a pending order based off of that. I also set my stop loss. It's really high. It's a really big stop loss. It's north of this level over here, about 20 pips. And so this is a trade setup that I created, but my entry was the most important thing. So I got in, this is a 1 to 3.4. TP is also down here. This is another level that I set for my TP to be, just looking back in history. But yeah, this was a pending order trade. So I'll go into more of this realization of the strategy the next video that I make, but as far as specifically implementing pending orders, this is what these trades are going to look like, and I will keep y'all updated with this. I will just continue to update and document what happens with this trade, but like I said, I'm already loving these strong wicks that are already rejecting off of the zone and these little bodies. So should be a great trade. Over time, I would like to get better with my stop losses and trying to get them a little bit smaller. But the reason they're so big is that this trade has no reason to fail. However, if it does fail, that means price is going to be pushing up, just pushing all the way up to the 2.0, 2.09 or 2.10, 0.1, whatever it may be. So yeah. All right, yo, real quick, today is March 20th, and I just want to go over this trade. So I got into GA, I want to say I got into GA on the 18th. I set a pending order. It was very insanely confident about this trade. And yesterday, after going through some stuff, not going through some stuff, but a couple different phone calls, I did a Zoom meeting with somebody. Was on the phone with my guy Landon, just talking back and forth with him, and he was telling me about the different news releases that were coming out for AUD and the pound, and he was telling me like what times they were coming out. I was like, okay, like I'll pay attention. So the first news release came out at 7:30 Central Time. So while I was at the Bible study, I was like, man, let me just tap in and see what happens. Um, when I tell you, I have literally watched price. So I was in this trade, and the trade was at break even. I believe it was right at break even, and just had a beautiful daily close. It was a doji off of my level, everything. It was amazing. Just all the confidence in the world that this trade's gonna drop. Head and shoulders, structure, everything. And so 7:30 hits, and sure enough, in about a minute and a half, I watched my trade. I watched price jump 88 pips straight to my stop loss. And it was the funniest thing. It just had me cracking up. It still has me cracking up because I'm like, that's trading for you. So anyways, this is where I got in. Let me just go to the 8 hour to give you all a better idea. So I got into this trade here. Price just kind of went. Oh, there it goes. Price went. I don't know why I did that, but okay. So if I go down all the way to the 1 minute. Let's see. Right there. Price was somewhere around here. And then in the span of like a minute and a half, just jumped up right to my stop loss. And before that, this is what the daily candle looked like. It was just beautiful. This was that daily candle, just beautiful doji off of. It just looked absolutely amazing. And then just, to turn around and see price plant that was just crazy. I was like, that is absolutely insane. So ended up losing that trade, which is fine, completely fine. I am potentially looking to get into, I want to say GJ. Where are you at? To potentially get into GJ. I thought about getting in it earlier, but I just wanted the daily, to reset. The daily drawdown to reset, which was reset at the market reset. So yeah, if price can get back down to somewhere in this general area, I might get in and just try to hold it to the top of that, since I don't have the holdover weekends, but we'll see. Outside of that, I'm chilling. So yeah.
It got easy. I knew I could lay one damn brick well. As the weeks passed, the bricks mounted, and the hole got just a little bit smaller. I started to see that the difference between a task that feels impossible and a task that feels doable is merely a matter of perspective. Are you paying attention to the wall, or are you paying attention to the brick? Whether it was acing the test to get accepted into college, hitting it big at one of the first global hip hop artists, or constructing one of the most successful careers in Hollywood history. In all cases, what appeared to be impossibly large goals could be broken down into individually manageable tasks. Insurmountable walls comprised of a series of conceivably layable bricks. For my entire career, I have been absolutely